Let's talk about 2026 design trends. Most ideas in interiors aren't new, they simply evolve. And every few years, the way we combine those elements shifts. So today isn't about chasing what's in, it's about understanding the direction design is moving. So you can make choices that feel current but stay timeless. Because that's where most people get caught. They follow trends too literally, or they go so neutral they lose all personality. 2026 design sits perfectly between these two extremes. So in this video, I'm going to show you the design shifts shaping 2026, what parts of them are timeless, and what to avoid so your home doesn't date. I'm Lana Marie, a designer helping you build a beautiful life through style and design. So let's begin with one of the biggest shifts of all. For years, interiors swung between extremes. We had the cold minimalism of the mid-2010s, crisp, clean, architectural, but also sterile, empty and joyless. Then came the overly curated maximalism, shelves exploding with objects, rooms filled for the sake of filling, and spaces that looked more like Pinterest boards than homes. Now, in 2026, the pendulum has settled in the middle. Across fashion, interiors and architecture, we're seeing a move toward what I call warm, modern heritage. Not a theme, not a revival, but a quiet return to depth, comfort, craftsmanship, and character, expressed through a modern lens. It isn't traditional and it isn't modern, it's the overlap. Clean lines with soul. This is the foundation for everything else coming in 2026. So let's start with furniture. Curves are still in, but more refined now. Less bubbly, more architectural. Think curved armchairs with tailored edges, oval tables, softly rounded sofas. Avoid buying novelty pieces that go viral but don't age. Warm modern heritage pairs a sculptural piece with grounded classic elements. A curved chair beside a simple wooden table feels elegant, not trendy. Warm neutrals are everywhere in 2026. Chocolate brown, mushroom, warm greige, smoked oak. Why? Because after years of cold grey, minimalism, people want comfort and grounding. Where things go wrong is when everything becomes brown. The sofa, the rug, the walls, the cabinets, it becomes heavy and flat. What you should take from this trend is the warmth. One anchor piece, a wooden dresser, a warm toned rug. Avoid going all in on brown everything. It dates quickly and drains the room. The warm modern heritage approach is using brown as a grounding note, not the whole song. The heritage future colour blue-green, that deep, moody shade between teal, jade and stormy sea, is predicted to dominate in 2026. This tone has history, it feels like heritage china, antique books and coastal air. It's calming and nostalgic at the same time. Where people go wrong is choosing the brightest teal or painting all four walls in an intense jewel tone they'll regret next month. So to keep this timeless, pair it with warm wood, brass, creamy neutrals and vintage-inspired pattern. Patterns inspired by history, florals, block prints, ticking stripes are making a quiet, elegant comeback. Why? Because homes need personality and story, not just minimalism. Avoid over-patterning, mixing florals and prints with no grounding solids. You only need one heritage pattern per room, 2 at most if the scale is balanced. In warm modern heritage, pattern is used sparingly. Cushion on a modern sofa, a pattern lampshade, a soft floral quilt. Small touches add charm without overwhelming. Real luxury in 2026 isn't shiny or loud, it's tactile. Think linen drapes, boucle, heavy weaves, interesting walls, matte stone or fluted glass. Texture adds depth, movement and a sense of comfort. Where people go wrong is buying textured everything. Boucle sofa, boucle chair, boucle cushions until the room looks fuzzy. What you want is contrast, rough with smooth, matte with soft, textured with refined. Start with one textured object, a rib vase, a linen throw, or a plaster effect art panel. Veined stone and mixed metals bring quiet luxury into 2026. People are blending brushed nickel with soft brass or pewter with champagne tones. Where things go wrong is overmatching or using too many metals at once. Choose 2 metals max and pick stone with intention. One statement piece, not 5 competing elements. Warm modern heritage uses stone and metal to add depth, not drama. So try swapping hardware, lighting, or a simple stone accessory before renovating a whole kitchen. Overhead lighting is out. Mini lamps, sconces, picture lights, and warm bulbs are in. People go wrong by keeping the ceiling light as the main source, creating glare and harshness. Take warm layered lighting at different heights and avoid bright white bulbs and mismatched lamp styles. Warm modern heritage uses soft pools of light the way older homes did. Try adding one small lamp to a dark corner. Handmade pottery, artisan glass, woven baskets, carved wood. Craft is making a comeback. Because in a digital world, people want real human-made objects. Where things go sideways is buying craft-style mass-produced items. Take real craftsmanship. Even one piece changes the mood. Avoid cheap lookalikes. Warm modern heritage celebrates patina, imperfection, and authenticity. Choose one handmade object you genuinely love. Styling is becoming quieter, more intentional. Not every surface needs trays and layers. Not every shelf needs objects. People go wrong by decorating for the camera, not for life. Take one simple vignette per room, a tall piece, a medium piece, a low, and let everything else breathe. Warm modern heritage favours meaningful collected pieces. So edit more than you add. Books are back, real ones, not colour-coded, not fake spines. People want homes that feel lived in, not staged. Where it goes wrong is buying bulk book sets with no meaning. Take books that reflect you. Travel, interests, passions. Avoid identical stage stacks. Warm modern heritage loves vintage books with worn edges and history. Add 3 to 5 meaningful books to any room for instant soul. Beautiful tableware isn't for guests anymore, it's for every day. Handmade mugs, stoneware bowls, linen napkins, little rituals that enrich daily life. Avoid buying mismatched novelty ceramics. Take simple, timeless artisan pieces. Warm modern heritage celebrates functional beauty, so upgrade one object you use every day. So those are the design trends shaping 2026, and the trick is not to follow them all, but to choose the ones that support the life you're in right now. Take the warmth, the softness, the texture, the authenticity, and leave anything else that feels too loud, too forced, or too temporary. And if this inspired you, subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next.